Hey there guys, how's it going? My name is Mittens and welcome to Europa Universalis 4, a game I've really never played before. I've played the tutorial and that's about it. This will be my first campaign playing, and as you can see here I'm playing as Castille, because as it's my first time I decided to pick an easier nation, and Castille is pretty easy to play as. I'm not sure how this is going to go. Hopefully it'll be alright. I'll just ask people to bear in mind this is my first time playing since the old game, which I haven't played for a long time, and I'm looking forward to it really. I just thought I'd go straight in. There are a few things different from the last game I've seen, but you know, there's a lot of stuff to explore, a lot of stuff to understand, and it'll be fun to do that. So let's begin by having a look at my rivals. I've got Granada as a rival. I don't have Granada as a rival, rather I should do though. Who can I have? England. Same religion, competing great power. They don't really like us a lot. France don't like us a lot either. Morocco, I'd be happy to set Morocco as a rival. I'm going to try and have all Muslim rivals, if that's okay. I think having 2 rivals should be okay for now. I should sort that problem out. What about advisors? What can I have? I should balance this out of my upkeep. I can have one missionary strength, stability cost modifier. Oh, they cost quite a lot though. Production efficiency. I'm going to go with the missionary strength one, purely because I'm going to need it early on. I'm going to need that missionary strength to core these provinces down here, to convert these provinces, because they are, as you can see here, they are Sunni Muslim. I believe. Yes, yeah, they are Sunni, and we are obviously Catholic. So yeah. Let's have a look at our other issues. We have a truce that is going to expire on 1448 with Granada. I wish it would expire sooner. I want to fight them. We have an earth rampart in the Canaries. That's down here. I forgot that we have the Canaries. Can we core it yet? No. Apparently not. What's this here? Earth rampart in the Canaries. Let's just go ahead and build that. It'll take 12 months. Yeah. Okay. Did I build that? There we go, that's how you do it. Right, still getting used to these controls as you can see here, so bear with me if you can. No mission selected. Finish the Reconquista, that's what I want to have. Form alliance with Portugal might be an easy one to have. What is Portugal's opinion of me currently? Quite high. Would they form an alliance with me? Let me have a look at that. They would, right, so I'm just going to take that one just as an easy sort of prestige bonus. So I'll go with that mission for now, and I'll just send my diplomats straight there. If they would accept my alliance, they are likely to. Hopefully they will straight off the bat, and we can start off on the game. I'm going to have a look at how my finances are going, hopefully quite well. Yep, Portugal did accept that alliance, so that's that mission done. An alliance offer from Navarra. No, I'm not going to accept that. Too small. I don't want to end up getting called into a war with Navarra. Can't be bothered with that, because Navarra are probably going to get attacked by Aragon or by England or France, and I don't want to get drawn into such an easy war. Portugal are allied with England. It's interesting. Navarra offers us alliance. No, don't want that. Mission select. Finish the Reconquista. Royal marriage with Portugal. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. I would like to have quite good relations with Portugal, at least initially, because we currently sent a diplomat. We cannot send until 12th of December. Well, that's just peachy. Let's just wait for that to occur, and whilst that's happening, I'll tell you what my plans are, because what I was going to say was that royal marriage, oh, they offered us the marriage. Awesome, so that's that. There we go. So we're getting all these missions done early on, because they're quite easy to do. National ideas. I don't want to have that Spanish military formation just yet. Become papal controller. Nah, I don't want to do that just yet. Finish the Reconquista is what I'm going to have. which is basically have no Muslim provinces in Spain, which basically effectively means wipe out Granada, which is quite easy to do. Granada, as you can see, is quite a small force. They might send troops from Morocco. I think, are they allied with anyone in Morocco? They are a rival. They don't have any alliances. That's fine. That's fine for now. I don't want to get drawn into a long bloody war, particularly with Morocco, because whilst we could beat them, they are still relatively powerful. You could still. They have 40 manpower, so we don't want to piss them off too much. My plan is to become close to Portugal, get a nice ally there, don't have to worry about that side, and then maybe focus on forming Spain first before I have to mess with Portugal. I wonder what my position with Aragon is at the moment. It's not that bad. How are things looking in terms of religious map mode? Trade, how are things looking in trade? Collect from trade. Ooh, why do we have a guy down in Safi? Trade value in node. We collect 5. I would like to have someone from Safi collecting that there. I think that's probably a good shout. I'm still trying to figure out how things work with the sending things downriver and stuff like that. I'm not really sure how that works as of yet. It's going to take some time. If anybody has any ideas on how to help me out with that, just go ahead and say it. I'm all ears and I'm open to listening. As I said, I'm completely new to this game. Let's have a look at the unrest in Spain. Do we have much? Nope. Everything's pretty peachy right now. How are things going on in the rest of the world? France is still at war with England, I would suggest. They're currently at war with England, +2, so they're doing okay. I expect France to win the 100 Years' War, they always do. A request for military access from France. Why do they want military access from us? Is it to fight Portugal? Because if it is, I can't really be arsed with that. Portugal are our ally. Are they fighting against Portugal right now, I wonder? At war with England. I don't want them to give them access to Portugal. I would rather Ooh. Yeah, in train dispute. That is good. I am happy to have that. I could always just fight a military war and blockade them, a naval war rather. I don't think I will. Who are these? Is that Morocco? I'm not sure how trade really works in this game, I must say now. Too few rivals. Do I have to make a third one? Aragon, France, England. I'm going to say Aragon, because Aragon are my weakest neighbour, and if I go to fight with anybody, it's Aragon, really, if I'm going to fight with anyone. I just want this war with Granada to begin, really. What's this? Request for military access from England. Do you know what? I'm actually going to allow that. I don't know why they'd want that, but I'm going to give them it. I don't mind. Don't know why they would need it, and don't know what they're going to use it for, but I'm going to do it anyway. This truce will expire 1st of January 1448, so there's quite a while before we can finish off this war with Granada. How are things going with our money? Because money is important. I need more power of administration in order to boost that. If we have a really nice balance, that's very good. That's exactly what I want to hear. I really like having that nice balance. That's awesome. What about technology? See how things are going with the paper CPU. Convert. We don't need to convert anyone yet. Missions and decisions. We already have our mission to finish the Reconquista. National ideas. At level 4 technology. Here we are, technology. Increase over time. I think things are just naturally increasing at the moment, it would seem. This is a nice, steady game to begin with. 22% of your income last month came from trade. That's what I like to see. What's going on here? Yeah, I think we're doing alright with the trade at the moment. We do have Sevilla, which is very nice. If I could go to war with Morocco and completely dominate this trade, that would be very good. That would totally increase our monies, I think, which is exactly what we need. But things are going fine right now. I mean, the best way to dominate Spain is just to have so much money that nobody can outdo us, and maybe get better technology and move on from there. Well, as you can see, this is going quite well for now. I'm starting to sink into it a bit more. It's a bit of a more steady entrance to a campaign than, say, if you're playing as France or England, because then you start off at war with a great power, especially if you're as England, because you are going to lose the 100 Years' War unless something drastic happens, unless you can get an alliance formed or whatever. So Castille is always, in my opinion, the easiest choice. Castille or the Ottomans. Of course, with the Ottomans, the benefit is that you've really got your enemies close at hand, and your enemies are always weaker than you, so you can expand slowly and capture lots of weaker territory in a short space of time. It's nice. So if I just increase the speed for now, I think we can afford to do that. Because we don't really need to worry right now. I could always just go to war with Morocco, but I don't really want to risk it. I don't really want to risk having that trade dispute. I don't think it's worth it right now. Not until I've gotten all my hands on Granada to begin with. That's the best option to start off, I would say. But money is flooding in. Money is absolutely flooding in. I can boost that stability now. I'm going to do that. 100% worth it. Where are we? Stability. Stability should... What will that give us? Should give us a lot of nice stuff. Less unrest, more tax, more missionary strength, more goods produced, and global trade power. So yeah, definitely worth it. Definitely worth it for that stability. And what is our gross income doing at the moment? 12.94. Oh, 13.4. It's awesome. Exactly what I want to hear. Is the war with England still going on? Yes, it is. And as you can see here, France are already starting to take back the continental provinces from England. That's what I expected to happen right there. That's what usually goes on. If you don't know what my plan is here, it's basically Granada, maybe North Africa first, but Granada, maybe build up, form some kind of fabrication on Aragon, take Aragon, then North Africa, and then maybe we'll see about France. And my motto would be, in the words of the great Arnold Schwarzenegger, the best thing, the greatest thing in life is to crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentation of the women. That is what we intend to do in this Let's Play. Sorry, I just watched Conan earlier, so I just had to use that at some point. It's allowed. It's a great film. Watch it if you haven't already. Arnold Schwarzenegger is the best Conan. He's far better than Jason Momoa, aka Khal Drogo, ever was. No offense to that guy. He makes a good Khal Drogo, but nah. Conan is not Samoan or Hawaiian or whatever. He is like a sort of weird Celtic Viking hybrid guy from the wastes of Cimmeria. So, how are things going here? I think, really, this is the first time where I've played a EU where I can just sit back for the first few years and not really need to worry about anything. I'm not sure whether or not I should be doing something massive. Ooh. Ireland's declared war upon Navarre. See, if I had allied with Navarre, I could have gone to war with Aragon, and that might have been interesting. Have I got any reason why I could go to war with them? That's what I would like to know. I don't want to form a coalition, God. I'm going to slow down that speed to begin with. Oh, maybe up to 2. And have a look at what I can get going on with the diplomacy of Aragon. If I declared war on them, what could I declare war on them for? Nothing. They are... Who are they allied to? Are they allied to Portugal also? Portugal wouldn't go to war against them, I see. Alliances with the Papal State and with Urbino. Naples is their lesser partner in the union with them. Maybe if we could break away Naples. We have a truce of province. Right. Okay. So let's just leave that for now. I don't like the idea of a stronger Aragon. I'm gonna say it's not the best thing. But I'm so glad that we didn't make that decision, because it would have meant that we'd have had to go to war with Aragon. I don't think that would have been the best idea. So, this early on anyway. Around there. I would trust North Africa here. I think that they're going to ally with each other at some point soon. I don't trust France either, or Aragon. I want Aragon taken, but the thing is that at least Aragon provides a buffer, and it's a weaker buffer. I mean, I wouldn't want to be up there against France at this point in time, because France are a powerhouse. Aragon, not so much at this point in time. What is things looking like over here? Trade is good. Technology. National ideas. Stability. Religion's good. Military strong. Everything's good. How are things going with trade? Trade is what I'm most interested in this game, because I'm not sure about it. Current mission. This merchant of Castille collects 4.6 from this trade node. Sevilla is giving us a hell of a lot. Annoyingly, it's owned by Portugal though. It's a pain in the ass. Let's have a look at the trade network again. We've got all of this stuff coming in here. It's important to have a merchant there, I've got to say. It is important to have that merchant there. We've got a guy at Genoa. Incoming, outgoing. Yeah, we're going to transfer that trade power. I want that going forward. Okay. I like how they did this, how there's not just... There's quite a few different trade networks all over the place. I remember back in EU3 it was that you had places like Lubeck and stuff, which was centres of trade, and you just sent your traders there, your merchants, and it was kind of a bit boring, it was kind of a bit bland. This one kind of makes it more of a tactical thing of importance. Here we are. Merchant effects. One of our mercantilist policies is proving frustrating for some of our merchants, causing some to defect to other countries. Mercantilism is right. Castille gains absent merchants, plus 10 power. Game 1 mercantilism. Castille gains increased free trade. National tax trade income modifier. I'm happy with that. What are things like mercantilism and stuff like that? How are they fabricated? At the moment it's a tech thing. Pause this. Diplomatic, administrative. It's not in there, it would seem. Trade, mercantilism. Our current level of mercantilism gives the following benefits. Right, okay. I see. So that's how it works. Right. Alright, okay. I don't really claim to know what I'm doing at all. I'm just coasting through. I just want to be able to go to war with Granada pretty soon. If I can do that, I'll be happy. Because they are weak, and we can crush them. That's what I want to do. Right. It won't be that long before we can boost our stability again, actually, which would be nice. Added bonus. England are going to lose this war, as I expected. It probably ends up that Burgundy go to war with them. I've seen that happen before. Our royal marriage has ended. I want a new royal marriage. Antagonistic actions. Yes, numeral marriage. That's what I want. No need to stop having that when we can improve our legitimacy through our marriage. When will this truce bloody end? I want it to hurry up. It's taking it seriously, it's taking its sweet time right now. Is there anything else we can do? I reckon that huge force though. How are things going on down in the Canary Islands, I wonder? Have we got a core on them yet? That's what I want to know. They're Catholic. It's good to see. Yep, things are going well. Things are going well over here. Seems that we don't have much of a thing to worry about over there. We could get another advisor, and we've got the money for it, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Better relations over time. Our diplomatic reputation. I can't be asked spending that much money, so I'm gonna get this guy. I'm not gonna spend loads of money on a guy just for better relations. I don't think it's worth it. Okay guys, so I'm going to end this one here. I know that not much has happened, but it's a slow starter. In the next episode we'll get to go to war with Granda, we'll be able to sort things out, and hopefully I'll start to learn a bit more about what I'm doing and how to become a defender of the faith. We'll deal with that next time. So yeah, in the next episode hopefully we'll get to go to war with Granda and see how things go, but I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for more, like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and hopefully you'll be a bit forgiving of the fact it's my starting campaign. But I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.